is Thursday, which means it's time for another video. I know I mentioned in the community tab that I was not going to do a Thursday review. I originally wasn't going to do a Thursday review, not review, but a Thursday video. And the reason I wasn't going to do a Thursday video, I woke up this morning, and this has pretty much been all week. I don't know what it is this week, but I have been super tired all week. Not really wanting to do anything. Mostly, like, every day after work, I've been coming home and just, like, passing out on the couch. But I figured I'd do a video anyways, so I just deleted that thing. But Thursday videos, like I said, I've been trying to, like, make them different every week. This is something that I came up, by myself. And this is horror movies that surprised me, or horror movies that I own that have surprised me. And you're probably wondering, what do you mean by surprising you? In a good way. Movies that I never got a chance to see till much older. Yeah, I own a lot of movies and I've seen a lot of horror movies, but when I was younger, it was mostly like the main things. And I'm going to be going, like, throughout my house, and I'm trying not to do a whole bunch. Maybe do this in parts, just because there's so many movies that I have. But I want to mention one, and I'm starting off in the bedroom, but I'll probably, like I said, I'll be going throughout the house, because, like I said, I have horror movies throughout the house. But the first movie is The Brain. Didn't really know much about it other than this cover. In looking at it, looks like a cheesy 80s horror movie. And it is a cheesy 80s horror movie, but there's some good special effects. Especially that special effect of that brain. All practical. You see it on the back. It's just a great film. Not, like, anything to write home about, but these are my opinion of movies that have actually surprised me. This next one is in a double feature. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really like the first one that much. I wouldn't say it was bad. I have reviewed the first one, and that is Frogs, not Food of the Gods. I couldn't really get into that one as much. Well, Frogs, which is crazy because my husband, for the longest time, he owns Frogs on DVD, and it was something that I always wanted to watch, and he said it's a terrible movie, blah, blah, blah. And it is very slow paced, but is fun. Atmosphere is great. Those are the kind of things that get me. Fun, not too serious. I mean, I do like serious horror films too, but a lot of stuff back then, this is the good stuff. Ooh, this is a good one. I actually recently reviewed this too. American Gothic. Absolutely love this film. Like I said, another one where I didn't know much about it other than this cover. So I wasn't sure, like, what was going to happen in this. It's such a good movie. Like, I don't want to go into great detail about these because I feel like you guys should watch these too. And then this is one that originally was not, it's actually not on D. This is a bootleg because it's a Netflix movie. But that is the Netflix version of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. This movie really surprised me. You know, it got so much shit when it came out. And it still gets a lot of shit. Yes, the whole Sally waiting 40 years for Leatherface is a direct ripoff of the 2018 Halloween. Yes. But this is the first and only Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie where it has a massacre scene, which is crazy because the series is called Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and you normally don't see a whole lot of massacre going on, but this is the first and only Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie to include a massacre scene, and let me tell you, it is a good massacre scene. I do like his mask in this. I know not a lot of people will agree on that. I do love the mask in that. It's kind of going down right now to ones that really stood out to me. probably good on... oh, this is a good one, too. Did review this recently, too. Blue Monkey. Don't know why it's called Blue Monkey, because insect. But that is a great movie as well. I love it. I love hospital setting movies if they're done right. Like hospital setting horror films. If they're done right, Blue Monkey definitely does a good job. And if you see me like kind of going out of the shot a little bit, I'm kind of putting the movies back as I talk about them briefly. Oh, this is one too. This was one that took, really, if I can get it, give me 1 second. I cannot get it. Why is it not coming out? I'm trying to get it and it's not coming out. I'm about to give up in 5 seconds if it does not get out. No, it's not the one I want. Oh, here we go. I got it. Sorry about that. I don't edit these. Cannibal Apocalypse. Great Italian horror film. This is one that I've had for the longest time. I think I got this the first Kino sale that I've done. Which, if you like, and if you hear that, that's my cat in the litter box. I'm trying to talk over him. But if you like Kino releases, they are doing a sale right now, thanks to subscriber/friend Brad. They are currently doing a sale till April 22nd. I didn't get a chance to look at everything yet, but there is one movie that I'm kind of looking at that I kind of want. But this is an Italian horror film, which has John Saxon, obviously, Giovanni Lobardo Redige. He was in a bunch of 80s Italian films. Probably most known for getting his cut off in Cannibal Ferox, or getting his head drilled through in City of the Living Dead, aka Gates of Hell. This is a cannibal movie with people that were from or in the military. One that I can never stop talking about. The Children. I sort of knew about this before watching it. There was a guy on YouTube that I watched who did a review of The Children, and I don't know, just something like I got like really interested in this film, and then I finally watched it, and I actually watched it on Tubi first. Then I bought it up. Then I bought it shortly after. But I did enough movies, did a little bit of each. I could go on and on and on about that stuff. Where to go? I'm gonna turn the light on. Whoa, that's bright. There's a lot. Don't think I have anything really. There's really nothing on that shelf. Like I said, a lot of the ones out here are very miscellaneous. Except this shelf. Right here is the only one that is like in alphabetical order. So, yeah. Oh, I have a good one. And this is going to be one that is probably not, a lot of you people are going to be looking at me like, what? And I totally forgot to include something that I have in the thumbnail, and I'll totally get back to that then. I'll do one, because I'll do one over on the shelf, because I don't want to get too far into this. Like I said, this might be a potential series too. This is Vinegar Syndrome release. I actually got this off of Amazon too with the slip. This is not a great movie by any means. Memorial Valley Massacre. It's so bad. I remember, especially when Cinema Snob talked about the Sleepaway Camp movies, somewhere along the line, this was also called Son of Sleepaway Camp for some reason. This is an 1989 slasher film. Like I said, it's not good, but it surprised me because it kept me entertained throughout the whole movie. Like, sometimes with these really badly acted, like, 80s horror films, it gets very boring at times. But this was one that definitely kept me entertained. And like I said, I was, let me fix that. I was thoroughly surprised with that one. Because, like, I wasn't expecting much from it. And you're probably wondering, why did you get it then if you weren't really expecting much? I like to surprise myself. But maybe I will eventually do a series of movies that I own that I think are terrible. Because I do have some movies. And you're probably also thinking, why don't you just get rid of those movies that are terrible? And your guess is as good as mine, because there are some that I cannot stand that I own. Like, Mountaintop Motel Massacre. And I bought that like a year ago. I think because it's Vinegar Syndrome. And one that surprised me here. And this was one that I wanted to see. I think it surprised me because I thought it was better than I actually thought it was going to be. This is like the Italian version of Last House on the Left, and you're probably already know what I'm going to talk about. David Hess is actually in this film, and that is House on the Edge of the Park. This is one that I was looking forward to getting for a long time. Things all messed up. And luckily, thanks to Brad, I think he got it. A friend of his went to a convention and Severin was there, and he got a copy, I got a copy. I think that's how it went. I could be totally wrong. It's been like over a year, but he definitely hooked me up, got me a copy, and yeah, I was really excited. This was one of my like most anticipated releases to get. And the thing is, I'm not like the biggest fan of Last House on the Left. So watching this, it was like, okay. And this is not for everybody. If you're not into this kind, don't watch it. Like any like rape revenge films, it's not really for you. And it's not. This really isn't. I mean, it's very weird. It's hard to explain. And ironically, Giovanni Lombardo Radice is in this film as well. And he actually plays like, he's a sleazy character and a kind of a piece of shit, but he ends up redeeming himself at the end of the movie. And then unfortunately something bad happens. But yeah, that's movies that I own that I thought were that actually surprised me. That's not what the title is. I will come up with a title when you see it, when this is uploaded. But if you have not voted on the poll yet, please go vote on the poll. That will stay open till Saturday night. Make sure you vote, because your vote matters. It matters because it ultimately decides what movie I'm gonna review next. And if you want a certain movie to win, you better go vote on that poll. But in the meantime, I'll see you guys on Monday.